June is National Hunger Month, and the Springboro Community Assistance Center's need is greater than ever. Hi, I'm Maureen Russell Hodson, and this is Springboro Here and There. We are here inside the SCAC along with Executive Director Wendy Grosjean. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Love to have you, but hate that the topic is kind of dire here. So
Yeah.
People are hungry in Springboro.
100%, and our need is the greatest that it's been in a good while.
So do you know what to attribute that to?
Yeah, Shared Harvest is it's a national food bank that we get our food from. We can buy that food at a much reduced cost than what you can at Kroger. And Shared Harvest lost about $1 million worth of funding, which trickles down to all the different food pantries. So for us, the amount of food that we can order and buy has changed drastically, which means then we have to go and purchase those funds at the same amount that you would at Kroger. So our money doesn't go as far, which means we don't get as much in and we don't have as much to offer our families.
And I know you're probably seeing a lot of first-time families as well, right?
Yeah.
Tell us how the program works.
So all you have to do is be a resident of Springboro, or your children were to go to Springboro schools, and then you come in and you meet with myself or one of the resource coordinators that we have in our district, and you can let us know what your need is, why you're struggling, and our job is to really try to help, like put wraparound services so we can help your family out of the situation that you're in. But we're here for most of our families are over income, but don't have quite enough to pay their bills. So we're kind of that offset that so you can pay your bills, have your doctor's appointments, but still have food.
So you come in and actually shop
Yes.
on a certain day, or have to explain
so
that.
We're open the second and fourth Mondays of the month from 3 to 4:30. And then we have somebody that shops with you and goes through the aisles, and then we help you out to your car, just like a normal grocery store.
And valet service almost, or delivery service.
Try. Yeah.
If somebody would want to donate and try to help out, is food the best way? Cash? What do you prefer?
Both are great, honestly. And we put a list on our website of most items, the most needed items. You can always drop things in our bins in the outside of our building whenever you want to, so it doesn't have to just be when we're open. There's PayPal that you can do online through our website, so you can do all three ways are very helpful.
What are the most needed items? Like as we enter summer, what are you anticipating those to be?
So we update those every single month. So we just had a small food drive, and so then we'll go through the food drive that we had this week, take items off that are on the website, and then put new ones up. So that's the best way is to look there.
And Wendy is a great community partner. You make sure that if you don't know someone, you make sure you know them, right? Because you need to make those connections.
Right.
I know our Springboro Pastors Association, every month a local church will hold a food drive.
Right.
That's helpful. You've got other organizations that hold food drive for you, but still not enough.
It isn't. We have about 500 people that we serve a month, and so when you think about the cost of what it's like for you to go grocery shopping, and you think of what it would be for 500 every single month, it's a lot. It's a lot of food that comes in, goes out, and a lot of money that it requires to make us go.
And we should say your location is kind of tucked behind the schools, but how do you describe it?
I always say we're right behind the football field. So we're in the building that looks like you're attached to the football field in between the junior high and the high school.
And there is a bin located out there that you can drop things off, but certainly as we head into school being out, that's going to start a different concern for people, right?
Absolutely, yeah, because kids are home more, so they're not getting school lunches, school breakfast, and so they need to be able to have more food in the house and more kid-friendly items as well.
And then I want to give a shout out to Springboro United Church of Christ, because they have a pull pantry, which kind of helps out in the case of emergency. Tell us a little bit about that.
So that's located at Pastor Terry's church, and we have an amazing young lady who has had that up. I think she's 12, I think is how old she is. And she does a great job every single day, goes
Evie,
and fills it up.
Yeah,
Evie's amazing, and her mom, it's awesome what they do, no matter what the weather is. But they fill the food, that little pull pantry up. It's located in the parking lot, so that if we're not open or the pantry in Franklin's not open, a family in Springboro can come and get an emergent need met.
Yeah, and you're seeing that more and more,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Best place to go for information would be your website?
absolutely.
Okay.
Springboro Community Assistance Center.org.
And then you also are present on Facebook as
Yes.
well, so that's a good place
Yep.
also. So when people are shopping, maybe just pick up a couple extra staple items? Is that
Absolutely.
something that...
Yeah, and just put them in our bin as you're driving home. Like, it's easy, it doesn't require much, but everybody doing just one thing makes a huge difference for us.
I'm going to leave it on that. Everybody
Aw,
doing
thank
just
you.
one thing, right? That's just
Yes.
such a great way for
Yeah.
us to make a difference in our community. She's making a huge difference. How long has the SCAC been here?
We opened in 2007.
Okay.
So a long time.
Along with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's doing great things for our community. We appreciate it. For more information, check out their website. Check them out on Facebook. You can always go to our website, ci.springboro.oh.us, and just think, one thing can make a difference. Thank you so much, Wendy. You are more than one thing.
Aw, thank you.
We'll see you next time.